Listen, we will get through this. Some of us will. We'll get through this and we'll even sing. Keep singing. Like we do now, like we did once years ago. At first, we will sing the songs we love. The sad ones, the common ones, the ones we carried in our hearts. And then we'll sing the songs we miss. The weird ones, the unusual ones, the ones we pressed against our chests for love. And then later, we will start to dance. Because dancing is a thing, and it makes us feel alive. Dancing is a thing, and it makes us want to shout, and so we do. We shout. We scream our joys and passions, our love of football and football, baseball and basketball, softball, volleyball, hockey, tennis, golf, skateboarding, you name it, we did it. The sports are it. Our love of music, dance, theater, movies, concerts, potlucks, good luck. Nightclubs, day clubs, street fairs, parades. Our love of Beyonce, Drake, Prince, David Bowie, Tyler the Creator, Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, Tony Bennett, Fountains of Wayne, Bill Withers, Celia Cruz. And our love of cats, dogs, hamsters, birds, pigs, chickens, rabbits, and all the pets in the universe, and all the non-pet animals too. Our love of food. Yummy, different from all the corners of the globe. Baking bread, simmering spices, tastes that fill our mouths and hearts with the wonder of the gods. And plants. Love of plants, and trees, and rivers, and lakes, and oceans, and sky. For a while we dream of the sky, while we look at it from windows, while we dream about it in our sleep, while we rest our heads on our desks, aching from work and too much Zoom. We zoom through the trees, we zoom through the fields. We are a camera. Zooming in for close-ups and lingering hard and fast on the details that we miss once in our waking lives. Like your finger curled up around a pen, your toes squiggling in the dark, your arms reaching for an embrace, your hands promising faith, your eyes saying goodbye, and sometimes too hello. And sometimes our camera just rests, because it needs a break, and it longs for no lenses, no screens, no virtual anythings. Because all the lenses do is remind us of the power of touch. And how, when we are like this, aching, breaking, loving, sheltering, fearing, marching, dreaming, craving, wanting, it is touch that seems to free us, connect us, and make us feel human. Although yes, we won't soon forget that in this world, humanness has a cost, as a price, as a value. And sometimes that value is shored up on the front lines of laws deemed to ill-serve the humans that are supposed to protect. Humans like Amado Diallo, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Regis Korchinski-Packett, and David McAtee. Derek Michael Chauvin, Jonathan Madeline, Brett Hankinson, Miles Cosgrove, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, the Zodiac Killer, and Adolf Hitler. All of these humans, whether we know them or not, whether we shared their histories or whatnot, are and were still humans, living, breathing on this earth, and the systems that brought them down need to be shared, questioned, rattled, and made to answer. When will all this stop? When will we stop being others to ones? Funny and sad how that is the way of the world, before and after. We know this because we study history. We know this because we study pain and its contours. We know this because we are dog-tired of being dogged by hate and lies and dark malice. And most of the time, a lot of the time, we want out of this world. Out of how we have made its systems and how we have said we and meant something else entirely. And it just burns us up until we are aflame. Until we simply must take a step, take another, lift our heads, and breathe. And after we do this, we look at ourselves and we say, today we will vow for our rage to be directed elsewhere for a while. Because today we understand joy and its meanings, even when we wrestle with the fact that joy is possible in this dark theater in which we live. And so we say to anyone that will hear, here in this room, here in the Zoom, here in this space, today let me pretend some joy. Let me wear its face. Let me sing it an old song. Let me speak, sing, cry, emojis, and heart emojis, and cat with sunglasses emojis, and big smiles. Because joy is how we reveal the spirit of all human, plant, animal, water, mineralness. And revealing is something we remember because it's the stuff of parades and floats and mermaids and marching bands and Fat Tuesday and way too much revelry for its own good. And it is also the stuff of catching the last plane, train, bus, looking at your face, wondering when the last time will be before we meet again, IRL. Hey, listen. Remember being IRL? It was a thing once, and it will be again. If we pray, march, shout our love, and be patient enough to see this through. Can we see this through? Will you see this through with me? Say you will. See this through. Say you will be patient, be kind, be the ones that listen, and then be. Just be. Try to be. As best as you can, however you can, in whatever. Clothes, makeup, no makeup, lightness, hardness, softness, beingness of you. Even when emojis fail and the stocks plummet and the outside feels like it will break with mere breath. 'Cause listen, the birds are singing. Can you hear them? And it will be, somehow, someday, somewhere, a better, maybe, day.